Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good to see you. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. It has been a bit of a weird day here. If you hear some thunder in the microphone, it's because there is a thunderstorm warning going on right now. So it is what it is. I actually just started this recording as a massive boom just came through, so that was pretty cool. But man, we had so much fun on stream last night. We were doing Katakuri and playing some matches on the sim. It was such a good time. And thank you, huge shout out to everybody that came out, just popped into the stream. A lot of new faces from the YouTube community that were like, hey, let's go check out the channel, and it was super cool. So if some of you guys don't know this, there is a One Piece card game category on Twitch, and there are a lot of amazing people streaming either webcam matches, sim games, bunch of different stuff on there. Highly recommend checking it out and giving some of those people some love. But I was playing some Katakuri. I had a lot of fun, but I ran into a few matchups that kind of like opened my eyes to certain things in this deck and how it works in this meta. And I feel really, really good about this setup now. I made some changes last night and it feels, I don't know, personally, I really enjoy where it's going. So I did end up, excuse me, adding back the smoothie. So we have two of these now. I pretty much put this card in just to cheat out a 4-cost card from taking a life. Kind of like Cracker, but Cracker gets a little more value in my opinion. I don't think I would use smoothies when attacking ability very often, if ever. Just kind of depends on the situation. I put in Shirahoshi back in. I just think that the way that I've been playing this deck has been, Pear Sparrow, Cracker, Smoothie, trashing cards to cheat out some others. Shirahoshi allows for some of that recycle of unnecessary, counterless cards, as well as just having that card and trigger is so sweet. It's also like the one card that when you counter out, you don't feel bad countering out of it if you have it in your hand, because you're never going to play it. It's like if you play Shirahoshi for the on-play effect for 5 Dawn, that's crazy. That's cool, I guess, but that's crazy. So usually I just want it as trigger, or I'm just using it as a counter. But man, I have been loving this Daifuku card. Thank you for the suggestions on that, because I really, really love this card in this deck. It feels super good. The amount of card draw I can get out of it, as well with combination of Sanji. So good. So good. But yeah, that's about it. Just a few changes that I made, and I've been feeling pretty good about it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into a match real fast. So let's see how it goes. Oh, cool. Match up against Rob Lucci. Nice. Also, pretty interestingly enough, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. This is a great hand. I want to say a big shout out to Fluberdiggle. If you're listening right now, I ended up playing against him in the sim. And he was like, oh, I can't wait to see myself on YouTube tomorrow. And unfortunately, while I'm streaming, I don't usually record the matches. Just because, I'm usually just streaming for fun, having a good time. And not really talking about, well, maybe sometimes I'll like go over my thought process. But a lot of the times I'll be playing somebody in chat or playing somebody that, might be watching the stream at the same time. So I don't want to give away too much information. But, I do talk about some of my moves and whatnot. But I really want to say big shout out to Fluverdiggle, because I feel bad. He was like, yeah, I'll see myself on YouTube. And then I was like, oh no, I'm not recording, bro. I'm sorry. I felt kind of bad. But yeah, usually I get the good old recordings and everything. And ooh, you know what? I think I am going to use this. Oof, I love it. I love it. I know this looks weird, but I'm going to get rid of Sparrow. I'm going to get rid of Shirahoshi. I want to keep the 2 searchers, because next turn will be... Oh, okay. Next turn, my thought process is use leader ability, swing with Sanji, pick up a card that I want, play this, pick up another card out of the search, get some bodies on board, but also just get some of the engine going. And then the following turn, I can put down 4-drop and start picking away at whatever he's got. So, yeah. Just going to go ahead and swing. I'll look at my top life. Yeah. We'll just leave it there. I don't really want to put that on the bottom. So, yeah. I'll just go ahead and draw that. I will take top life. Gives me a cycle as well as potentially adds a nice trigger card onto the top of the deck, so I'm okay with that. He does trash Kaku. That's not bad. 2-cost counter card here. We don't really need Strusen, just because Strusen is primarily used for the on-play. Like, it's a 2K counter, but it's primarily used for that on-play KO something 1 cost or less. It's so sick against, like, Law, or, you know, potentially if a red deck is running Chopper, which is kind of abnormal in OP03. But against Law, it's so nice. You can get rid of a Beji or a Chopper in a really crucial moment. And I actually made some misplays on my previous videos using that card as a counter, not thinking about its usefulness in that situation. So, it is what it is. But we could counter out of this, but I don't really care. You can have the Sanji. Yeah. And now he's got 4 Dawn to work with. Probably going to see like a Kumadori or something like that. Yep, look at that. Kumadori. I think I just want to put out Daifuku and just swing at life. So I'll just get another big swing here for 7, and then we'll put the Searcher again. So I'll look at my top life. It is a Daifuku. I'm going to put this at the bottom, actually. It's a little risky, but I want to try and cheat out a card if possible, because he's not going to have anything to swing at other than life this following turn. So I'm hoping that I can get lucky and have a nice trigger card right here to cheat out like a 4-cost or a 3-cost Sparrow. But yeah, we'll just swing there. I'll go ahead and play the Searcher. Yeah, we're just going to pick up the 2K counter. Yep. Play 4-cost, pass. So he's at 3 life. We're looking really good. Next turn is 7-drop Big Mom play. Turn after, 10-drop. And yeah, next turn I'll be able to... I could swing 7, be like really, really aggressive if I want to, and swing 7 with leader yet again. But actually, you know what? This turn I might... now that I think about it. See, this is always something to keep in mind when playing against Rob Lucci, is the sheer amount of cards that he has in hand. It's probably likely that he has a... what's it called? A Ishio in hand. Or Isho. I think it's Isho. So I need to get a couple of cards out of hand just because I don't want to give him value of being able to trash a bunch of cards out of mine. So I will go ahead and 2K counter out of this. Excuse me. I will go ahead and 2K counter out of that. And now I almost don't want to play 7, but I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to. Let's do this. I can take the bottom life because I know it's the Daifuku. So I'll just go ahead and take that. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I keep doing this. I always forget that Bluno blocks, but now I'm going to swing for 5 and he's just going to rest Bluno. So, yeah, slight misplay. Should have went for 5 and then... Oh, he countered. Okay. That's cool. Sweet. We take those. Yeah, he chooses to give me a life here. I'll just go ahead and pass. Sadly, though, with the Isho drop, I am going to lose 2 cards. Hopefully it's not 10 drop. 10 drop would be kind of unfortunate. But it is what it is. I would hope that I could lose maybe like Sparrow and one of the blockers. That would be optimal. But yeah. I mean, if he does this, I could get lucky that he could swing at my 5-drop Daifuku before playing that card, and then he wouldn't get the usage out of it, but I can't imagine that he'd forget. I do have 7 in hand, so there is a chance that he could go like... Oh, interesting. Okay. Suru. Interesting. Into a Sakazuki. Okay. Definitely was anticipating the Isho right there, simply because he had like 8 cards in hand. So, wow, he had to go down to 3 cards from an 8-card hand from the counters in the previous turn, as well as playing Suru and then trashing card with Sakazuki. That's kind of brutal. I am going to counter out of 1 swing at least. I don't really have enough to justify countering out of this multiple times, so I'm just going to let that go. Hopefully he just swings 5. Beautiful. I will definitely take that all day. Unfortunately, can't seem to find a card to cheat out right now, which is, you know, it is what it is, but just a bit of a bummer. I'll swing 5. He could use Impact Wave here. That'd be kind of weird, but he could. Yeah, 2k counter. We'll take it. And I'll just play 10 drop. Pass. Go back up to 5 life. We got him down to 2. He does have a pretty menacing board at the moment, but I think with us having 2 blockers in hand, as well as a searcher to pick up, you know, any necessary like 2k counters or other cards we need. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to go 12 drop to face pretty much, or 12 drop, 10 drop to face pretty much every turn. Maybe slap down 7 cost, Big Mom, and 3 drop blocker. Have plenty of counters in hand. The likelihood of him being able to KO Lin is going to be very low. So he does pick up Kaku, but yeah, with 3 cards in hand, already trashing, I think it was 2 Tashigis and using a Suru, his lowering capabilities are very minimal right now. Very, very minimal. So here comes Kaku. Probably just take out one of the searchers, I would imagine. Just gets rid of a swing, so. Or he could not use the on-play effect, but yeah. I think it was maybe, I don't know. I don't know if, I don't think being really aggressive here would be that helpful for him. I was saying like maybe he should have swung with Lucci first, then use Kaku, KO this, reactivate Lucci, but he would have to trash both cards in hand. He'd just be in a super bad spot. Yeah. So 6 at life. We will pick up a 2k counter. When he swings 5, oh, you know what? Now that, wow, interesting. Not gonna use the blocker. I'm gonna counter out of this simply because I don't know if he's gonna go 7 with Lucci. So he is gonna go 7 here. I'm gonna take this. Wow, we can't get a trigger card to save our lives. This is tough. I will play. I just will counter out with Taifuku. Oof, decisions here. Six. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go 5. See what he does. I'm going to go 5. I'm going to play 7 drop and the 3 drop blocker. He's probably going to end up giving me another life. I can't imagine he'll take, especially if he takes this. But I'm going to swing with the... Whoa. Okay. I'm going to swing with the 12. It's going to force that last life out. And then I'm just going to gain a free life with 7 drop. So I'll just do this. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I forgot he can choose. I forgot he still gets to choose. He could have chosen trash 1 life card, even though he doesn't have any. That's still an option. I didn't think about that. That was actually a misplay on my part, but a misplay on his part, giving me that. So, yeah. I should have done that when he was at 1 life, then swing with 12,000. But, I mean, we just kind of lucked out. But that was definitely a slight misplay on his part. But we got plenty of counters in hand. We've got, you know. Hey, would you looky there? We get to cheat out a card. Hooray. I will 2K counter out of that one. I swear one of these days my voice will be better. It'll be back to normal eventually. 6? What am I missing? This is bizarre. I'll just block. 5? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Is there like some 10 drop that I'm just not aware of? Oh, 3 drop blocker. Oh, he might have a multiple of these or something like that. Yup. Sure does. Sure does. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's go 9,000. I'll look at my top life. Put that at the bottom. It's 2K counter, which is nice. Swing 9,000. If he has Impact Wave, he's going to have to use that and one other card. That's why I'm saving Dawn just in case. I might put down Charlotte Brûlée. But he does counter, interestingly enough. Which makes me feel confident that I just have it. Like I can just swing 11. Right here. I guess 13's the more comfortable play because he technically can't get out of 13. No, I think 11 probably would have been the smarter play. Actually, I guess he could if he has 2 impact waves. Yeah. And then we'll just go 14. I mean, he'd have to have the nuts. He'd have to have 2 impact waves and a 2K counter in hand. Oh my god. Alright, I started sweating a little bit. Wow. Whew. Had me sweating there at the end. That was, whew. Oh, that's... Yeah, so guys, I'm not quite sure what happened here, but my recording ended up, like, cutting off as I was recording this, and kind of bummed out, because the second match was really good, and it was a bit closer. I ended up taking the win, but it was a much closer match, so... A little bummed out about that, but... yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think that these Katakuri videos have been so fun to make, and I've had a great time. But the next couple of videos, I'm going to go over some Zoro gameplay. Basically, everyone's going to be running the same deck in OP03. It's silly. But I'm going to be going over that just to show what the meta is going to look like for, you know, that deck build as well. But I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, hope you have a great day. Peace.